Thank you for your interest in learning about TLS Weight Loss Solution, and congratulations on making the decision to review and learn the correct way to rebalance and improve your metabolism, lose weight, fat, inches, and keep it off once and for all. Chances are this is not the first time you have tried a program to help you reach your weight loss goals. You probably have done different types of diet programs before and succeeded. However, the bigger issue is why you were unable to keep the weight off. The simple answer is diets don't work. TLS Weight Loss Solution is a comprehensive, customizable program that is designed to fit your personality, commitment level, your body's personal needs, and your budget. If you are looking for a quick fix that will help you lose weight just to gain it back, then TLS isn't for you. TLS is the last program you will ever need because it isn't a diet, but a lifestyle. TLS focuses on eating real foods that are delicious and nutritious. TLS doesn't restrict food groups, count calories, or force you to do strenuous amounts of exercise to reach your goals. You will find you lose more when you eat more, which is why TLS focuses on eating real food often. Other weight loss programs help you lose weight, which could be just from loss of water and muscle, while TLS focuses on fat loss. Losing fat ensures it stays off for good. TLS Weight Loss Solution is based on a four-pronged approach: low glycemic impact eating, which focuses on the quality and the quantity of foods; body composition, which decreases your body fat and keeps your lean muscle while the inches melt away; science-based supplementation that helps to improve and rebalance your metabolism while addressing your body's personal needs; and education, which will take you the distance for lifelong weight management. Knowledge truly is power. Your education is going to be provided by carefully scripted videos, which will focus on many topics. Some include the correct way to read labels, how to detox to jumpstart your weight loss, and how managing stress can impact your weight, just to name a few. TLSSlim.com provides these educational videos, plus hundreds of recipes, support materials, online trackers, and accountability, and much more. By taking the free dieter profile, you will answer a series of questions and will see which TLS plan is right for you. You will also see which science-based supplements are recommended based on your body's needs. These will help your metabolism. Most people who have dieted do not realize that their metabolism slows 10 to 15% with each failed diet. TLS supplementation may help fix the damage that has occurred after all those years. The TLS Health Guide is an invaluable tool for you to use on your journey. Research shows that people who journal lose more weight than people who don't. So using the information and journaling parts of this health guide is another advantage for you to hit your goals. Today can be the day that you start on your journey to be the best version of yourself. Start by taking your free dieter profile.
Hello, good evening, people. So our TLS overview will start sharp at 8 p.m. later. So if, let's say, you have friends on the way, you might want to remind them. So meanwhile, just sit back and relax and enjoy the video. See you guys later.
Thank you for your interest in learning about TLS Weight Loss Solution, and congratulations on making the decision to review and learn the correct way to rebalance and improve your metabolism, lose weight, fat, inches, and keep it off once and for all. Chances are this is not the first time you have tried a program to help you reach your weight loss goals. You probably have done different types of diet programs before and succeeded. However, the bigger issue is why you were unable to keep the weight off. The simple answer is diets don't work. TLS Weight Loss Solution is a comprehensive, customizable program that is designed to fit your personality, commitment level, your body's personal needs, and your budget. If you are looking for a quick fix that will help you lose weight just to gain it back, then TLS isn't for you. TLS is the last program you will ever need because it isn't a diet, but a lifestyle. TLS focuses on eating real foods that are delicious and nutritious. TLS doesn't restrict food groups, count calories, or force you to do strenuous amounts of exercise to reach your goals. You will find you lose more when you eat more, which is why TLS focuses on eating real food often. Other weight loss programs help you lose weight, which could be just from loss of water and muscle, while TLS focuses on fat loss. Losing fat ensures it stays off for good. TLS Weight Loss Solution is based on a 4-pronged approach: low glycemic impact eating, which focuses on the quality and the quantity of foods; body composition, which decreases your body fat and keeps your lean muscle while the inches melt away; science-based supplementation that helps to improve and rebalance your metabolism while addressing your body's personal needs; and education, which will take you the distance for lifelong weight management. Knowledge truly is power. Your education is going to be provided by carefully scripted videos, which will focus on many topics. Some include the correct way to read labels, how to detox to jumpstart your weight loss, and how managing stress can impact your weight, just to name a few. TLSSlim.com provides these educational videos, plus hundreds of recipes, support materials, online trackers, and accountability, and much more. By taking the free dieter profile, you will answer a series of questions and will see which TLS plan is right for you. You will also see which science-based supplements are recommended.
It's 8 p.m. Hello, people. Welcome to our TLS overview night. Can I have all the friends here to turn on your camera? I don't talk to black boxes. Yay, we have Nicholas, we have Fun, we have Jolene, we have Charlize, we have Sean, we have Sylvia, we have Xinyan, we have Kim, hi Kim, Chin, then we have Mindy, Abigail, Naeem, and Cheryl. Welcome, very welcome to our TLS tonight. So let me share my screen. So tonight is not some very formal presentation. It's a very casual session where I'll be sharing you something that I'm really passionate about and will be helping you guys as well. So meanwhile, let me share my screen. And if let's say you have friends that's on the way, you might want to remind them that our session has already started. So they can just join anytime, no issue. Right. So feel free to unmute yourself. And then if let's say you have any question, can just type in the chat box or can just raise hand and ask me. Okay. So before I start our sharing today, let me introduce myself a little bit. Okay, so my name is Lai Ting. I'm sure all of you guys here know because I see all the old faces, like familiar faces. Yeah, and then some of you guys also have joined this program before. Yep. So I personally is a full-time chemical engineer working in a contact lens firm. And then I'm also a netballer. So my last league was right before MCO 2 years back. Yeah, and I'm still very passionate with it right now. And I'm also a part-time healthy dieting coach. And right now I'm also running my own e-commerce business. Yeah, so fitness is definitely something that I'm really passionate about. And today, I'm really happy to be here to share with you guys something that I'm really passionate in, which is a healthy dieting program. And people around me that know me for long, they know I'm a very active person. I am in sports since primary school. Then yeah, I'm always very active for outdoor activities. So these are all my past where I used to be a netballer. Then I used to, join a lot of activities. So people be like, okay, so active people like you, how did you came across a program like this? Okay, you look fit all the time. But that's not true because once upon a time, I actually looked like this. So this is really me. This was back in 8 years ago when I was still in my uni time. Because yes, that's true. I was very active when I was in primary school and secondary school. But when I entered uni, all the daily routine actually changed. I have no more competition on routinely yearly competition. So I started to eat the same amount, consume the same amount of food, but without working out. So this is me. Okay, so it really hits me hard. I still remember very clearly the first sem break when I went back home. So my mom asked me, what happened to you? So this was like the factors in my life all this while. Yeah, so later on, right, I was like, oh, I really have to do something with it. So I actually personally, I tried out a lot of diet program. So including not only diet program, but also different dieting plan, such as keto diet, or one day you only eat apple and milk. I'm sure that some of you heard before, or even intermediate fasting. I tried a lot of dieting program. It's not like there's no result. There is result, but it is not sustainable for me. Okay, so until I came across this program, which what we call TLS, is actually transition lifestyle system. I find it, wow, that's the very first time I came across something, a diet program that you can eat 6 meals a day. You do not have to count calories. You do not have to go very extreme on working out, and you can actually sustain your ideal body weight or size. So later on, I'll be sharing more stories to you guys. So right now, let's look into what is actually this program about. Okay, let us look into why do people struggle with weight nowadays. We all know that these two, I would say, is the most popular topic, especially among women and also adults, which is anti-aging and weight loss or weight management. These two topics, if you search online or if you look on the magazine, right, there's so much articles and things to read about. And then even when with a single click on Google, you can actually look up on a lot of free dieting program online and everything. But why people nowadays still struggle with weight? So feel free to unmute yourself and let me know which problem actually did you face the most. So first of all, too much to do for everyone else. This is definitely true for myself because I'm actually working full-time as an engineer, but at the same time, I'm actually on my part-time e-commerce business. And right now, like just this month itself, I actually joined a 3-month program, a leadership program, but it's definitely very hectic. Secondly, who else doesn't like to work out here? I myself, I like to exercise a lot, but do I have the time to exercise? This is something that I always struggle every day. Should I exercise or should I go for this meeting? Should I exercise or should I go for this meeting? I'm sure that's true for some of you guys here also. And who don't like to cook? I like to cook, but today I have no time to cook. That's why we always go for very light food or snacks, even fast food. Yeah, I have Cheryl saying that don't like to exercise. Yes, and then I'm gonna mute. Yeah, and okay, and prone to skipping meals. So what happened with skipping meals? A lot of us thought that when we skip meals and we get very hungry, and that's why we can lose weight. But this is totally a very wrong concept, because the truth is when you skip meal and then you eat more on the next meal, or you will cheat more on the next meal. So skipping meal is definitely not the way to lose weight. Okay, and spend a lot of time at work. I'm sure that all of us here, I think no students, most of us are working adults, and make poor food choices, fast food, and eat too much too often when we are stressed, when we are stressed at work, where we skip the previous meal, so we tend to overeat, out of control of cravings, soda and alcohol on weekends. I'm stressed out. Okay, everybody is stressed. It's not like everybody is very stressed. It's either you are very stressed or you are just you are stressed. But I'm sure that everybody nowadays, we are stressed with work, stressed with family, stressed with our life. And then yeah, the final one is the most important. I've tried diets, but nothing has worked. Okay, so therefore we fall off the wagon, and then it's a yo-yo effect that we call, which is the bad cycle comes again, where you starve yourself, then you eat again, you starve yourself, then you eat again. Okay, so when we talk about dieting program, definitely in us, we have a goal in us that we want to achieve. So definitely, first of all, we want to manage our weight, but what is your ideal weight? How many pounds do you want to lose? Okay, 2 pounds and 20 pounds is very different. So you need to have that goals in your head. Okay, so we need to have control over food. That's why we carry out dieting. And definitely all of us, we need energy. Bring back to last time, the olden days where, during our ancestor time, they don't take coffee early in the morning to keep them awake. But nowadays, people do take coffee early in the morning and late at night to keep themselves awake. So this is something to look into. And be healthier. If let's say for last time myself, I'm an athlete, definitely I want to increase my lean muscle, my energy, my strength, increase my sports performance. Yeah. So you need to know that why is your goal so important to you and how many is it? Make it measurable. Okay. All right. And this is something that you need to know. It's not that you fail at diet, but most of the time the diet failed us. Why do I say so? Like what I mentioned just now, we try out a lot of program out there, limit our calories. One day we only can eat apples and drink milk, or even the water dieting, you just drink water full week. Okay. What happened is, yes, definitely when you step on the scale, you will see a huge difference. Then you'll be, oh, very happy. Oh, I lose weight already. But the truth is, you are actually losing water. You are losing your muscle, which is very hard to gain. And what you are not losing is your fats. You are actually losing everything. Some people even go very extreme until they lose their bone density. You will notice, oh, how come I get lighter in the bone density part? Yeah, so everything else you loses, but not your fats. So in weight loss, actually the main thing that we want to lose is our fats, but it's not muscle. Okay, so secondly is all calories aren't created equal. What does it mean? 100 calories thing, we can have banana. One medium banana is about 100 calories, and one chocolate bar is also 100 calories. They are of the same calories, but they are of huge difference in terms of nutritional value. So in a banana, we have full of vitamin B, full of fiber, minerals, but in a chocolate bar, it's mainly sugar and fats and addictive. Okay, so that's why counting calories is not something very sustainable. Because if let's say, okay, I limit myself today to eat only 1,300 calories, so I can just eat 13 chocolate bar. Does that mean I will lose weight because I maintain my calories? In the end of the day, no, because your health is gonna be worse. And thirdly is, a lot of program outside also, they tell you what to eat, but they do not tell you why do you have to eat. So they tell you, okay, you can only eat chicken breast, you can only eat veggie, you can only boil them, but they don't tell you how and why. So you are very restricted. And the consequences is rebound effect, the yo-yo effect will come very easily. Neurological and hormonal changes from calorie depletion. That means if let's say today you completely avoided one group of food, like for example, I have to cut down completely on sugar, on all the carbs. Today, if let's say for example, I tell you, okay, say Nicholas, right now, today is your last day to take in chocolate bar. So what would you do? Normally, you would just eat all the chocolate you want today. And then all this while, throughout the month, you will keep thinking, oh, okay, chocolate. So there's one day when you cannot hold anymore, you will cause binge eat, where you will eat a lot of chocolate. That's why going very extreme on cutting a group of food type, it will actually cause yo-yo effect as well. So last but not least is definitely metabolic fluctuation, which is today, if let's say you starve yourself where you do not eat enough, right? Your metabolism will decrease. And we all know that metabolism is the sustainable ways to keep ourselves, to keep our fats burning, and to keep weight loss plan sustainable. So this is why we say it's not that you fail at all the diets, but the diets fail you, because they don't tell you these are the consequences. They only tell you the number on the scale. So Yeah, many diet cause us to lose muscle. So it looks like we are losing weight, but in fact, it is not. We all know that this is something very, very important, which we have to take note on. In weight loss, the only thing that we want to lose is that it's fats, but not other thing else, not your water, not your muscle mass. That's why if you heard people saying that the number is just a number. Yes, this is true. The number on the weight scale telling you what's your weight is just a reference, it's just a number. Okay, but in more specific, you actually need to measure your body composition. As in today, how much percentage is your fat, how much percentage is your muscle, because muscle dictates metabolism. Only when you have more muscle in your body, you can burn fat, so you can have a sustainable weight loss condition of your body. Let me look at the chat group. Yeah, so Cheryl said when she eats plain chicken breast and veggie, very fast we get demotivated. Yes, exactly. So this is usually what happens when we are just trying to blindly, skip a group of food. So that is congratulations, because today I'll be introducing to you guys how is this plan. We do not have to count our calories, and we do not have to skip any specific meals, and we do not have to starve. So first of all, this TLS plan, why is it special? Is because of these four main components. First of all is no calorie counting. Okay, we do not limit ourselves with calories. Secondly is we eat real food. What does it mean by real food? Bread is also real food. Cookies is also food. Okay, these are food, but they are not real food. When we talk about real food is when you look at it, you know exactly what is that. For example, when I look at a cabbage, I know it's a cabbage. When I look at an apple, I know it's an apple. But when I look at a bread, I do not know what's the bread made of. Definitely flour, I know, probably margarine, probably sugar, then what else? Definitely there are some other additives that I do not know, are uncertain with. So this is what we call, how we differentiate real food and the rest. So in this program itself, we emphasize on eating the food that when we look at it, we know what is it, like chicken breast, fish and all. And it is customizable. Why do I say it's customizable? Because this program is not only for weight loss, for those that wish to gain muscles, or for those that are suffer with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. Okay, this is very suitable for you. And last but not least, this is very affordable. A lot of that program out there, I do not mention the name, but I'm sure that you guys came across, and it costs up to 10,000 or few thousand at least. Right. Okay, yeah, so looking into more about this program, first of all, when we are talking about eating real food, actually is closely related to what we call low GI eating. Okay, GI today, other than GI eating, we have a lot of diet plans, such as just now I mentioned about keto diet. We have intermittent fasting. Some of it we have a high carbs and low protein, or some we have high protein and low carbs, or high fats and low carbs. All these diet plans. But today in TLS, we emphasize on low GI eating. Okay, this is already proven 40 years proven that this is the healthiest way to eat, actually, because by eating real food, we actually maintain the sugar level in our body, where it keeps our body in burning mode. What does it mean? So later on, I will explain further. Secondly is body composition. In TLS, we do not look at the weight, as in how many kgs are you, but instead we emphasize on what is your body fat percentage, and then what is your muscle mass percentage, and what is your metabolic rate. Thirdly, science-based supplementation. I understand that a lot of us saying that, oh no, I don't take, I only rely on food. I don't want to rely on supplement. Yes, that's very true, which I'm very agree of also. That's why the supplementation over here is not for weight loss. It's not those diet pills, but instead it's actually normal nutrients that support our body when we go through this phase. A lot of time, right, when we are dieting, because we are actually our body inside, they are working so hard to detox, to build muscle, and where our body is working so hard, right, we need to support it with all the nutrients. So these are actually the nutrients that normally our body need. For example, multivitamins, B complex, calcium, protein. And last but not least, what we emphasize here in TLS is definitely education. We all know that education is power. Just like 2 years back, when I came across this program, right, I wasn't a speaker as well. Yeah, but along the way, I learned, and right now I get the knowledge and I share it to the people around me, and I can actually carry out this program whenever I want. Okay, yeah. So the 4 components to succeed in this TLS plan is definitely maintain our low GI eating, apply low GI eating, and then improve our body composition, and then size-based supplementation, and definitely education. So just now I mentioned about low GI eating, closely related to eating real food. So this is the line that you can see is actually indicates our blood sugar level. Okay, so in this blood sugar level, how does it work is when, for example, today, say Jaylin, eat a cupcake. Okay, cupcake, to be specific, is all the refined carbs such as cupcakes, cookies, sweets, right? When we consume it, it will break down very easily into sugar in our body. And once it breaks down, right, our body very clever and very smart. It will secrete something is called insulin to bring down our sugar level immediately. Okay, so when Jaylin eats a cupcake, the blood sugar level will spike up to 4. Okay, then our body will immediately secrete insulin and try to bring down our sugar level. And by this time, our sugar level will drop to 5. Okay, and then with this fluctuation, right, it actually create a very fluctuation in our blood sugar level, and end up, this is how we are very crave for more food, because your energy level is very high, then suddenly it dropped to very low until 5. Then your body actually detect that, oh, I have no energy right now. So what do they do is your body actually store the fats. It's just like today, if let's say your purse suddenly run out of money, what you do is you will do saving, right? Your body very smart also. Our body is very smart. When it detects that, oh, we have no more sugars, we are running out of sugars. So what they do is they keep the sugar. And that's why it's what we call a fat storage mode. So in order to keep our body in a fats burning mode, right, we have to maintain it in the blue line, not too high and not too low. Because when it's too high, right, our body will immediately secrete something to bring it down. And that is also why, if you notice, a lot of time when after we had lunch, we had chicken rice or nasi lemak during lunch, right, after we come back from lunch, we feel very sleepy, very tired. It's because our body run out of energy. All the fats are actually stored. Yeah, so only if we eat real food or low GI index food, right, we can keep our blood sugar level in the blue line, that is what we call a fat burning mode. So this is actually the reason behind why are we actually emphasizing on eating real food in this program. Okay, so another question that I always got also, okay, then if let's say okay, I can eat real food every day. Okay, then what about if I also exercise and eat real food? Is it enough? But why am I still not losing weight? The reason is because today, actually, there are a lot of factors around us that causes our weight loss issue. First of all is, nowadays, the food that we eat compared to last time our ancestors or even our grandparents, the nutritional level is very different, because today the cabbage that we eat is so different with the cabbage last time due to all this, environmental pollution, pharmaceutical medication, and even if let's say someone always exercise, right, actually can deplete the body from important nutrients as well if you work out too over. And the RDA we say here is actually not to tell us that how healthy is our body, but in fact, it only tells us that if you take this amount of nutrients, right, you will stay alive. It's just for us to stay alive, but it's not telling us that we are healthy. It's just like we always need our bank account to be abundant, right? It's not like ngam ngam, right? So RDA is actually just ngam ngam, telling us that we have enough money to survive. That's it. And yeah, like what I mentioned just now, today's fruit and veggie are less nutritional value than 40 years ago. Yeah, that's why right now, nowadays, supplementation is no longer a luxury, but it's actually a necessity. Because like I say, it's not that we cannot get from food, but the fruit, the nutritional value is actually depleting. And also, I used to always explain to my clients, they always say, okay, for somebody that used to work out, okay, why can't I get protein from eggs, from beef, or even from salmon? Yes, you can. But remember that when you are eating a lot of beef, a lot of eggs in trying to boost your protein intake, you are actually consuming other things as well, such as fats in beef. In beef, there are high fats content. In salmon as well, even those are good fat, but they are still fats. And in eggs, there are a lot of cholesterol. And this is where we need the support from supplement, where we drink protein shake, because inside protein shake, it is 90% of protein with traces of other nutrients. Yeah. And this is an example of why supplement is no longer a luxury nowadays, but it's actually a necessity. Okay, yeah. So right now I'll be telling you guys that how does this TLS 28-day challenge work. So before that, the following statement have not been evaluated by the Malaysian Ministry of Health. So these products are also not intended to diagnose any disease. So if you have any health concern or condition, right, do consult your healthcare provider, your doctor, before kickstarting any of the program. Okay, so first of all, this is our 28-day challenge, where it will be separate into two phases. The first phase, the first 7 days, is what we call a detox phase. So why do we need to do detox? It's just like we are doing gotong royong during Chinese New Year. We need to remove all the bad things, all the rubbish, all the toxics in our body. Then only our body can absorb nutrients more easily. So the first phase, first to 7 days, is what we call a detox, where this time we really cut down on carbs and sugar. We only take fiber and also protein, but only for 7 days. And the second phase is what we call a fats burning stage, where we are controlling our diet, but not restricted to only taking veggie. And also we incorporate some of the, I would say, easy exercises. It's not a very extreme, as in you need to lift weight or anything. Okay, and also in this program itself, we are also encouraging you to come with this set of products, where, like I said just now, it's not diet pills or fats burning pills, but instead it's actually inclusive of protein shake, probiotics, and nutrients such as calcium. We have B complex, OPC, and multivitamins. And definitely there are guidance on how do we actually take these supplements every day. And also these three are what we call detox kit, where we have this digestive enzyme, and then we have probiotics, and also this timeless for liver detox. It's very good for us who actually used to drink and also used to smoke. Okay. So this is one of the plan. Like just now I mentioned, this plan is actually customizable, where it is suitable for all stage of people, all ages of people. So one of the plan is what we call sure and steady, where there are actually you can actually take in carbs as well, but with suggested and recommended servings, as you can see on breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner. So for your information, all our program, we need to take 6 meals a day, and definitely not starving. Yeah, starving is not allowed in this program at all. So yeah, after I explain all the TLS plans, so let me share some of the testimonials as well. So these are, yeah, as you can see here, right? for this person in 12 weeks time, it can actually lose so much weight. So one thing that TLS emphasizes on is actually the sustainability, where it's actually a long-term process. It's not like, okay, in this month itself, I want to lose 10 kg. Then what about after 1 month? The life after 1 month is what we actually emphasize on. Yeah. So secondly, right now, I'm also going to show you my own result. This was my very, very first time joining TLS when I was back in uni time that time. This is just the result of after 30 days. Yeah, previously I was like this. Yeah, just now I mentioned that time without any exercise, but I still take the same amount of food because I always thought that exercise is the main key in weight loss. As long as I go very extreme on workout, on weight training and all right, I'll definitely lose weight. But the fact is no. Like what we always see, they say in the gym it's only contribute 20 to 30%, but most of the time it's about your diet. So you need to learn how to eat healthily, but not restrict your body to eat, to take in food. So this was my result after 30 days, where that time I was quite impressed because in the first place I was like, one or actually 1 month itself, without restricting any of my calories, I can eat 6 meals a day. This is my result. And what's even impressive is the result after this 1 month, where I can actually carry on this diet plan until even now. It has already become a habit of mine. Okay, and showing you guys also, these are some of the testimonials of my own clients in 30 days, the result. So this is a mom, Shanmi. So this in only 4 weeks time, she actually lost 7.5% in the waistline. Okay, and also butt, thigh, and arm. You can actually see very clearly on the tummy side. And also this second client also lose a few inches from first week and third week. And this is one of the client that I'm actually most proud of. The reason is this is actually the result after 4 weeks. That time she was actually a little not to say demotivated, but we don't see the result that much. But I'm going to show you is the result of her right now today. Yeah, this is why the great thing about TLS is it is very sustainable, because it's not something that you need to, it's very hard for you to follow through. It's not, but it's about the knowledge that you get after the entire program. And today I've also invited Joyce here to share with us her experience in joining TLS and now what is her story. Can we have, let me start
Hi
you.
everyone. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. I'm Joyce.
Hi,
Happy to be
Joyce.
here. Yeah. So before I start, just let me introduce myself. I'm a very ordinary person. I'm from Ipoh,
Okay.
same hometown as Lai Ting. Yeah. As you can see from the picture, I was really fluffy, like very fat. Back then it's because I was working as an auditor, and I was in audit firm for about 4 years, and but that time, because of working hour, always overtime, and I don't have much time to really take care of my own health condition. So basically every day I just work and eat and work and eat, sleep also not so much. Yeah. So end up, yeah, as what you all see, I was like that. So then I think she is actually my best friend's sister. So I think she happened to
Not
know
best
me
friend,
that
best friend sister.
okay. So she happened to know that I wanted to lose weight lah. Then she talked to me and asked me to consider joining this program. I was like, okay, I'm open for this because I really wanted to lose some weight, and I was like asking her, so how was it about? And the interesting about this program is it's not the extreme type of program. Okay, it's just like what I think mentioned, very sustainable. Okay, very sustainable, and it is something that I can actually do it on my own, even without any coach. So I was like, okay, so let's try it. So I attend her sessions, and I learn about food knowledge, how to consume food, how to cook, how to choose, and which type of food is actually good and which type is actually not. So I will know the difference between like a corn and a baby corn, these kind of things, and which one is the starchy type of food that I should avoid. And then now I was someone who really don't like any veggie, turn out to be right now I actually cannot live without veggie. Yeah. So veggie to me is China is like very very nice to eat actually. So yeah, so as you all can see, in a 21 days program, I actually managed to lose some weight. Of course, if I don't remember wrongly, it was around 4 to 5 kg. Yeah, that was my progress, and you all can see also the difference in my body shape. But what even impressed myself more is my progress afterwards. So I keep on doing the same thing, but of course it's I still do some cheating, I still eat a bit cheat food and all. So but the thing about it is it's very sustainable. So right now I am getting slimmer, and I'm getting even healthier. And this is what I think is good about the program, because once I know about the knowledge and the information, I can actually do it on my own. Yeah, so I hope everyone here get some insights today from Lighting's presentation. And yeah, let's try it, because it's really 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 helpful. Thank you. I should pass the mic to Lighting. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce, for the amazing sharing. She's really, really, really one of my proudest clients, because after that, she really practiced eating real food, practice the TLS way, and this is her right now today. It's just 1 year difference, okay? And I think one thing to catch from Joy sharing is it's not something that very hard to follow through, and it's a knowledge that after you learn it, you can actually share to the people around you as well. You actually do not need a coach later on to coach yourself. You can actually. And one more client is also, like I say, is customizable. It's not only for losing weight. This is actually one of my clients that actually gain is intended to gain weight, to gain muscle, not gain weight. Yeah, it's a muscle gaining. Yeah, it's also suitable for people that wish to gain muscle. So this is his progress after 1 month. Yeah. So other than that, actually, what do we do in these 28 days? Okay, is it like, oh, okay, Lord, I eat on my own? Then how do I actually learn all this knowledge from? So we actually will have we'll be adding all of our training into a group where we'll be sharing our recipe. So you may be wondering, how come can eat dessert during this 28 days? Yes, you can eat dessert. So it's not about avoiding the group or avoiding the food group, but it is about how do we actually pick the ingredients, pick the food. And then we also have recipe sharing, and then we also have online exercise classes together. This is what you get in this throughout these 28 days, the support that you get, and also a free resources from an online, our TLS website is free for you. You get to download all the recipes, all the healthy dessert ideas, all the exercise plan. And this is actually what we do. One of the very important things that we do is we actually share our food as well. Yeah, every day we keep track on each other by sharing every single meal into the group. And we also encourage each of us. Yeah, so it's like you get a group learning and also a support system, from a physically support system for all of us, and also an online support system. Yeah, so this what we do is we actually will point out if, let's say, yeah, there's something that you do not eat correctly. Yeah, we'll point it out to you. Yeah, so the upcoming TLS 28 Day Challenge will start on the 18th of April and until the 17th of May. So this period is just nice, yeah, for a vacation in May. Yeah, so if let's say you guys are interested but is not sure how do you actually kickstart this, and then which diet plan is suitable for you, or you have any question, right, please help me to fill up this survey form so that I can approach you guys and understand from you more. And thank you once again today for joining me on this TLS sharing. Before we call it a day, any question from the floor, you can just unmic and ask. And meanwhile, can please help me to also fill out this TLS survey too? Yeah.
Hi, Lighting. Nicholas here.
Yes.
I just want to ask, because for me myself, right, I normally take all my meals outside one. Just recently, I started to have breakfast with my dad. I will have coffee in the morning and then some biscuits, the cream crackers biscuit. But then
Okay.
after that, I will have my lunch, my tea time, my dinner, and supper. Everything will be outside. And normally, all the eateries that I go to is the mamas and the maybe Zapantong. So how does this TLS fit in that sense? Do I have to bring my own meals? Do I have to cook my own meals like that?
Okay, I would say that first of all is when we talk about weight loss, right? That need to be a change in our be it our lifestyle or our diet. Our definitely you need to make changes, as in you need to prepare your prep your own meal.
Okay.
But let's say exception is when you need to work outstation probably for that week itself, or for that 2 to 3 days you have to meet clients or you are staying away. Then yeah, you will learn how to make food choices. So as in if you go to Fantim, right? Normally what we do is we'll pick the veggie but without the gravy. We'll pick veggie and then we'll pick steamed eggs. We'll pick the food choices.
Okay, got it.
But still, if let's say you really want to see the result, you need to make effort. Meal prep is always the best.
Okay, understood.
Yes. Thank you for the questions. Any other question from the floor? If no, then we can call it a day. But you guys feel free to text me, DM me if let's say you guys have any question, and also to help me with this survey as well. Thank you once again for joining me tonight, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye. Bye.